From Omar. From Jude. From Zakaria. From Nuran. Okay, Yasin is not here. Basil, waiting for the answer for number 5. Ibrahim is not here. Okay, so all of you got it right. Let's go to the explanation for this one. Here he said which choice most logically complete the text. Take care. In the inference, you look at the last sentence. If you find that it's not complete or has a word that you need to Abdul Munam, I forgot you. Abdul Munam. Okay, if you find that it needs to just go a sentence before, you have to go according to the word. According to the words, like here, he said this finding suggests that. This finding suggests that. So we need to take a sentence before. So take from people. Let's read it now to find out if we need to extend or not. Ibrahim. Ibrahim, if you can hear me, please write the answer for number 5 quickly. Only number 5, Ibrahim. So people, yes, the homework. People who got to touch the items were willing to pay much more money for them than were people who weren't allowed to touch the item. Okay, I got from Ibrahim also. This finding suggests that this is level 1. I don't need more sentences. People who got to touch the items were willing to pay much more money for them than were people who weren't allowed to touch the items. So retailers with in-person and online stores should charge the same price? No. He said that the people that they're gonna charge, they are gonna touch, they're gonna pay more. So it's not same. Online retailers, okay, may be able to raise the prices. No, the opposite. The online retailers, they are not gonna actually pay as much as will pay if they are a kind of in-person. People who mainly shop online probably spend more money. No, again, they're not gonna spend more money. The people that they touch, they're gonna spend. In-person shopping may make products seem more valuable, yes, and will take more money than they seem if only viewed online, right? This is according to what he said. So the answer is D. Number 6, write the answer on the chat box, please. I got the answer from Omar. From Ram. From Jude. From Nuran. From Noor. From Ibrahim. From Muhammad Zakaria. Who I missed. Baha is not here. Muhammad Mih is not here. Yasin is not here. Basil is still. Abdul Munam is still. Basil and Abdul Munam. That was homework, guys. That was homework. Basil and Abdul Munam. Okay, I got it from Abdul Munam. Waiting for Basil.
مستر انت ما قلت لنا انه كان علينا هوم
الجمعه اللي فاتت يا باسل. الجمعه اللي فاتت. شوف كده تلاقي الجمعه اللي فاتت ممكن تكون انت بعته. شوفوا كده على الواتساب. And even you solved this question يا باسل. You solve it. When we are revising domain 1 through the week.
Mr. I sent you my answer.
Yes, thank you. So all of you got it right except one. Let's find. I'm not going to say the name of this one. He's going to know it. Which choice most logically complete the text? The last sentence. This finding suggests that. No, we need to take a sentence before. So from here, Appen and his team found that tanks with duckweed and algae released higher levels of methane than tanks with water milfoil did. But I didn't know what kind of these plants is. I think that I missed some information despite that it doesn't have anything missing. So let's take a sense before. Other tanks. Okay, so I need to take some tanks. Again, we need to take sense before. So from here, so this look level 2 or level 3. Abin's team set up some water tanks with soil and microbe from local ponds. Some tanks, take care, had a type of underwater plant that grows in soil called water milfoil. So water milfoil is underwater plant. Other tanks had either duckweed, a type of plant that floats on the water surface, or algae. Okay, so now we know that duckweed or algae are some of the things that float in water. Aben and his team found that tanks with duckweed and algae, these which one? This is the surface plants, released higher levels of methane than tanks with water milfoil. Water milfoil, which one? Is the underwater. So this finding suggests that, let's find, shallow lakes and ponds are more likely to contain algae than to contain either water milfoil or duckweed. Just wait. Actually, duckweed is with algae. And here we are not talking about that they have more algae or not. We're talking about the methane, that the one that has duckweed and algae, that they are surface water, they release higher. So it's not related at all. Shallow lakes and ponds release more methane than deeper bodies of water, because shallow bodies of water usually have more plant than deep bodies of water do. I know that he talked about the methane that we needed, the main goal for us. But the problem, we didn't talk about shallow lakes or deep lakes. We're talking about plants. The presence of some kind of underwater plants, like what? Like water milfoil. Yes, they are underwater. Helps prevent methane from escaping shallow lakes and ponds. Yes, because the duckweed we have higher, but the water milfoil underwater plants, we don't have higher levels. So because of that, the water milfoil will not let methane to be released. That right? Having a mix of algae, underwater plants, and floating plants is the best way to reduce the amount of methane. No, only underwater plants. Only underwater plants. Algae and floating plants, don't care about them because they are going to release higher. So the answer is C. Clear the one that got it wrong? Or you want me to pronounce your name? Write on the chat. Clear or not?
كلير يا مستر.
اوكي يا عمر، يعني انت نفسك يس
عادي
wrong.
عادي.
But Mr. Here, they don't say that it prevents methane from escaping.
I'm sorry?
They don't say it prevents.
How? You have to just make an inference from what he said here. He told you if duckweed and algae release the higher level, that means the underwater will release lower level. Clear?
It will release, but it won't prevent.
Yeah, but here he said that what will happen? It's prevent. Who told you that it's not going to release? It's not mentioned in the passage. You are making inference now upon the information that was given to you, Ram.
Okay.
You got it? He said
Yep.
only the duckweed and algae will release higher level. I know that he didn't say anything about prevent, but the only thing that is going to be acceptable right now is the one with C, that the underwater plants will not release higher. Okay? And even here he compare the duckweed and algae will release higher level of methane than tanks with water milfoil. I know that he didn't say maybe they're going to release, but where is the one that he's going to tell you that release lower level? Nothing. So the only thing that's going to be accepted is prevent methane from escaping. Clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to go to question number 7. I know Baha that doesn't join the previous session, so he doesn't know anything about that. If you can answer quickly, Baha, it's going to be okay. Number 7, write the answer, please. I can't hear you well. Baha.
ايش استاذ؟
Yeah, you said anything?
No, the mic was up they say.
Okay. So I get the answer from Jude. I get the answer from Ram. From Ibrahim. From Omar. From Muhammad Zakaria. From Noor. From Nuran. From Abdul Munam. From Baha. And from Basil. Yasin and Muhammad Mishat are not here. Okay. All of you got it right except one. Okay, Omar changed his answer. So except Omar. Even when you change your answer, Omar. Which choice most logically complete the text? So I'm going to take the last sentence. These gathering, what kind of gathering? So we need to take since before. Attendees would read and discuss one another work, including Johnson's own. Wait, I don't get it actually. I need to take it since before to get the full information. Johnson hosted weekly get-togethers for fellow black writers and artists in her Washington, so she's a woman, Washington, D.C. home. Attendees that they're going to go to the get together would read and discuss one another work because they are writer and artist, including Johnson's own. These gatherings could therefore serve as, well, it's fine, an opportunity for Johnson to get feedback on her place. Yes, yes, because they are going to discuss and read each other work. So like that, Johnson will have the opportunity to get feedback from the people that they are going to that get-togethers. A way for Johnson to learn about plays that were produced in other cities. Wait. We're not talking about other cities because they are all gathered in Washington, D.C. He didn't say that they are gathering from other cities. An occasion for professional theater companies to put on play. We didn't talk about companies at all. We're talking about writers and artists. Subject matter for future plays by Johnson. Who told you future? We're talking about things that was written. So the answer is A, Omar. Clear, Omar?
Yes.
Okay. Number 8. The answer for number 8, please. I got the answer from Ram. Okay, let's make this. I got the answer from Ram. I got the answer from Nuran. I got the answer from Muhammad Zakaria. I got the answer from Ibrahim. From Jude. From Omar. From Abdul Munam. From Basil. From Baha. From Noor. Who is missing? Nobody. Okay, perfect. All of you, you got this question right, despite that it's level 1. I'm sorry, 3. Level 3. Which choice most logically complete the text? Taking together these findings that I don't understand anything, take a sense before. The team also, what also? So we need to take a sense before. They, who are they? Take a sense before. Sarah, Copians and her team studied 12 population of North American gray wolves. I think now it's enough. They found that the black-furred wolves are common in areas where outbreak of distemper virus happen regularly. Okay, where outbreaks of distemper virus happen regularly. The team also discovered that black-furred wolves are more likely to be immune to distemper. Immune. Because of that, they appear in that area. Than the gray-furred wolves. So the black is better. The black is better. Who enter right now? Okay, I think someone joined. Okay. So the black furred is better than the gray because the black furred is immune to distemper and it appears in area that actually has a kind of distemper. Let's find. Gray furred wolves that they are not good will soon replace. How replace? They are not immune. The gene variant that result in black fur, yes, there's a gene variant because they appear in outbreaks of distemper. May be linked to immunity. Yes, they are immune to distemper virus. That right? North American gray wolves, that they are not perfect. Experience more outbreaks? No, because they're gonna die. They can't. They are not immune. The average lifespan of gray wolves is likely to increase. How to increase? They are not immune. So the answer is B. But how level 3? This look level 2. Okay. Number 9. Write the answer. Okay, number 9. I got the answer from Omar. From Nuran. From Noor. From Abdul Mun'im. From Ram. From Jude. From Muhammad Zakaria. From Baha. From Ibrahim. Basil still. Basil, you're the only one that didn't answer this. Basil, hello.
Yes, mister. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. No, this level 3. This level 3. Okay, and Basil. Unfortunately, we have 1, 2, 3 mistakes. 3 mistakes. Okay. Which choice most will complete the text? Where, okay, from here. Scholars who forget this fact, which fact? Which fact? I need to take sense before. Scholars should be cautious when ascribing political or ideological value to the painting. However, which painting you are talking about? So this is level 3. Now, Henry Usawa Tanner 1893 painting, The Banjo Lesson, okay, which depicts an elderly man teaching a boy to play the banjo, is regarded as a landmark in the history of work by Black artists in the United States. Scholars should be cautious when ascribing political or ideological value to the painting. However, beliefs and assumptions that are commonly held now may have been unfamiliar to Tanner and his contemporaries, those people, and vice versa. Scholars who forget, what they forget means that they are unfamiliar. This fact, when discussing the banjo lesson, therefore, I think they are going to connect it to political and ideological value. Tend to conflate Tanner's political view with those of his contemporaries? No, no, no. It's not a comparison between or contradiction between Tanner's and his contemporaries. It's between Tanner's and his contemporaries for the people that they know about them or they don't know about them. Wrongly assume that Tanner's painting was intended as a critique of his fellow artists. Again, I'm not comparing or contrasting between Tanner and his fellow, his contemporaries. Forgo analyzing Tanner's painting in favor of analyzing his political activity. Forgo. Forgo means give up. Give up. No, they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up. Actually, because they forgot. They forgot. So they are going to connect it. So the last one. Risk judging Tanner painting by standards, which is standards, the political and ideological value that may not be historically appropriate, yes, because here it said be cautious when ascribing political, because actually these are not commonly for those people. So the answer is gonna be D. Omar, clear?
Yes.
Zakaria, clear?
ما كثير يا مستر.
Okay. What are the things that you mixed between?
B و D.
Yeah, I know. So look here. He said that those people that they forgot about, that these beliefs are not common in that time, wrongly assumed that Tanner's painting was intended as a critique of his fellow. As we said, in the whole passage, we didn't talk about comparing and contrasting or criticizing for his fellow or his contemporaries. And A and B had the same goal. Clear?
أيوة كثير.
Okay. Jude, clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Now the analysis. Baha actually solved 3 questions out of 9, so he doesn't have any cut-off analysis. Ibrahim, 100%. Muhammad Zakaria, only the last one. So it's 89%. Noor, 100%. Nuran, 89%. You got a mistake last time. Omar, you have 3 mistakes. 67%. Ram 100%. Muhammad Mithat actually solved 2 out of 4. Yasin 3 out of 4. Basil 100%. Abdul Mun'im 100%. Jude 89% because the last one also. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the test. Do your best, especially the people that they have test tomorrow. I'm gonna send the link right now. And the timing is gonna be 32 minutes. We're gonna start from down till up. I used the technique of the last domain for some people that they got it in May. And I'm lucky that I got May test. I don't know how it came to me, but I got it. May, not June. I don't know. People are sending me things to answer it. But it's not June because actually it came yesterday. If it's June, it's going to be today. I shared the timing, but we're not going to start until I send you the link and you are ready. You're going to start backwards, from back till the front. You know that you're going to start with the rhetorical synthesis, then the transition, then it's going to be for domain 4, then it's going to be domain 1, then domain 2 vocab. And I increase the vocab in this test. Next Monday, we don't have a session because people still have tests. So it's going to be next Friday. And from next Friday, we're going to increase the periods, the sessions. We're going to discuss together. I know that some people are going to be traveling. You finish on Monday? Okay, let me ask Muhammad Zakaria. Muhammad Zakaria and Ibrahim, are you going to finish on Monday?
No.
Okay. So it's going to be Friday, Ram, because the people that they're not going to finish on Monday. Okay. Shorten, copy. So where the group? I send the link. Let's see who is ready. Baha, ready?
Yes.
And Ibrahim said ready. Zakaria, ready?
لا يا مستر شوي.
Okay, Noor, ready?
Mister, give me 1 minute.
Okay, Nuran, ready? Okay, Nuran, ready. Omar, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Ram, ready? Ram,